Look at that beautiful sunny color, y'all. Great. Black Adam. Good thing I don't like Hulk Hogan. It's true. You know what? That's still on my list. Almond extract and salt. Honestly, I would 100% get a Hulk Hogan tattoo. It's just in the grand scheme of all the tattoos I want to get. Oh, you'll love this. I actually went to, I've been good. I went to a wrestling show over the weekend. I went to like an amateur wrestling show and it was so fun. It was hilarious. How many tablespoons? Whole milk? 1.5. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. We were like front row seats, like literally right there to see a guy like get smashed in the face with a garbage can. It's just what you want in the front row. So yeah, and it was really funny because I was with a friend of mine who just like turns out he loves wrestling. So yeah, it was very funny to watch him just like losing his freaking mind about this wrestling. It was very amusing. So speaking of wrestling, it's very amusing, very entertaining. That I'll use for my salt. Where's my half teaspoon, y'all? There it is. Alright, so we're going to use that for our almond extract. I love that this recipe uses almond extract. I think it's really tasty, so I think this is going to be, it's just going to have like a nice, delicate flavor, and then it's going to have the strawberries in the filling, which I think is going to be really tasty. Perfect. Alright. Oh, it smells so good. And a little bit of salt. Get myself a knife. That's so funny because when I posted some of these stories from the wrestling show on my Instagram, one of my friends messaged me and they were like, please be wrestling, please be wrestling, please be wrestling. And it's funny because every time I go to these wrestling shows, I totally have it in my head where I'm like, oh, is this what I'm going to do? Is this going to be my new hobby? Because it does look like a lot of fun, right? Like, it's basically just performing. Like, you're just like an actor, except it's just like a very specific form of like acting, right? Anyway. 10 out of 10 recommend. If you have amateur wrestling in your city, go and watch it. It's probably very entertaining. Okay, let's see. Perfect. And so now I think we're gonna mix our... Okay, cool. I'm gonna not add much of this, because like I said... Yeah, that's... Okay, and that's the thing that's making me stop, is that, like, yeah, no matter what, like, getting thrown, even though it's not real, it would still not feel good. Okay, so we're trying to put like the tiniest amount of food coloring in here, just because I don't want this to be like a garish color. I kind of just want it to be like a light color. So, whoops, we'll see how successful we are here. So I just put a little toothpick amount of our pink, and I'm just going to do the same with our red. Great. So let's give that a try. Let's just give this a little mix. I wonder if that's enough. I'm gonna add a little bit more red because I don't know that I added enough. Famous last words, y'all. Yeah, so 100%. That's the problem with doing wrestling or any of those sports like that, is that you would get, you'd get like head injuries and stuff. Okay, let's try that and see.